Live from New York at the home of the Knicks, it's the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Last outing for Orlando, the loss to the Hawks. Now here's Johnson. Pass to Pettit. Back to Johnson. Driving the lane. Here's Pettit. The Magic need to get a shot off here. For three, Maravich. That shot off the mark. And New York the other way now. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Should be a very tactical game tonight. Both teams, Greg, relying on execution in the half court.
Yeah, and that requires ball movement, player movement. You can't just stand around and watch one guy go to work. Nice effort taking the early lead. Here we go.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Your Knicks City Dancer. Substitution. Cameron Johnson.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Orlando. It's a three-point game. Pass to Pettit. And a miss there on the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's McGrady. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
And they go to the intentional foul.
His first personal.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Now, here is Maravich. Johnson in the corner. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Here's Johnson. 6 to shoot. Johnson the screen. Mutombo with some nice D. The Knicks off to a quick start here. There's the drive. McGrady. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Maravich, good.
And that's why they call him the pistol. One of the most entertaining scorers in the game, and finding that one from deep.
Now, here's Mutombo. Mutombo sets a screen. Here's Granger. And it's Granger with the jam.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Now, here is McGrady after Magic Johnson's miss.
McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he ducks the basketball.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Pass to Pettit from downtown. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
3-point goal.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's gonna find you.
Now, here is McGrady. 9 points in the game so far. Back to Mutombo. Over Pettit. Knocked away. One-on-one here. Johnson outside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Johnson.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. And Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
Pass to McGrady. Over Johnson. Here's Mashburn. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Knicks.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
I'm loving the ping pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Pass to Mutombo. And here's Hamilton. Back to Mutombo. Some nice passing by New York here. And here is Granger. And it's blocked. On the wing, Maravich. And good, coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Maravich has got 6.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pass to Mutombo. And here is Granger. Grinding to the basket. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal.
The word you hear most about Granger is efficient. Good for mid-range, draws a lot of fouls, can score even when the D has all of his attention.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Now here's Johnson. Here's Maravich. Tumbo grabs the board.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Inside. No good on that one. And Orlando the other way now. Pass to Pettit. From deep. Dikembe Mutombo grabs the rebound. Here he goes. Back to McGrady. To the paint. Here's Mutombo. Goes up again. Oh, that's blocked. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. They get Danny Granger.
And Maravich, the skill set, how savvy he is, and then the showmanship that he brings to the table. I don't know that we've ever had a guy more creative at the game of basketball.
Now here is Hamilton. No points in the game yet for him. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
His first personal.
The Knicks have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Pass to Pettit. Jacks up a 3. And the 3 ball is good. Pettit's got 9.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Hands it from downtown.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
18.
Johnson with it. 27 seconds left in the first. Just 5 on the clock. Johnson. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Johnson's got his second basket.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Pass to Howard. And that one drops. And the Knicks lead by 3.
I don't know how many times even Dwight Howard feels the contact down there, but it happens often. He converts despite it.
Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Knicks out front, leading by 3. And we'll get the
City Dancer. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on again.
And we return to the second quarter, and no Jay Latino. Specialized jerseys on display. Welcome back, everyone. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Knicks?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
New York leading by 3. McGrady with the ball. He's got 14. To the inside. Fires from deep. That one doesn't drop.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Johnson can't get it to go. Driving inside. And that one's good. McGrady's got 16.
You gotta love seeing McGrady when he's hot. An amazing score from any spot on the floor.
Down low. Thurman. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
27.
He's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. It's ironic that while the league took refuge in Orlando to complete the 2020 season, the Magic has had no reprieve from the rash of injuries that affected its top young players the last few years. This team is well coached and plays hard. Hopefully their fortunes will change when it comes to health. Guys?
All right, David, thank you. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Both teams changing it up here. Now a timeout called by Orlando. And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. A lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both.
Your Knicks City Dancer.
McGrady outside. Takes the 3. Here's Howard. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Hard to stay with Dwight Howard in the screen and roll situations, and he's also adept at reading the slip situations.
Outside, Maravich. Here's Pettit. Has to Gobert. And it's sent back by Howard.
Orlando foul.
Well, Dwight Howard still makes you think about your shot attempts. Easily leaping up to throw that one away.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. They lead by 7. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. To the middle. Here's Mashburn. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Mashburn's got the lead up to 9 now for the Knicks.
24.
Here's Maravich. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Pass to Mutombo. Here's Tomjanovich. Going inside. Pettit grabs the board. The Magic trailed by 7. Here's Gobert. Out to Maravich. Latre. That one, no good. And New York the other way now. The drive-by Ball. Gobert brings the double team. Here's Hamilton. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. High post, Gobert. Here's Pettit. He's got 9. Pass to Van Arsdale. Here's Gobert. Dikembe Mutombo grabs the rebound. Now here's Ball. It's Rip Hamilton on the wing. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. And the Knicks lead by 9.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Outside, Maravich. Shot clock at 6. Gobert, the screen. Goes up on the wing. No good from Maravich. The Knicks leading by 9. The drive by Ball. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. On offense, here are the Magic. And that's an intentional foul.
That's his first personal.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
For the Magic.
Now, when Lonzo Ball entered the league in 2017, Greg, there were major questions about his shooting. And he struggled, of course, during his rookie year.
Yeah, and shooting 30% from deep and under 50% at the line. But credit to Lonzo. He's put major work into his stroke, getting that free throw percentage to over 75% during his 4th year in the league. And his three-point numbers, they've also improved greatly.
On the wing, Johnson. 6 points for him. Over to the left wing. Knocks down the 3 ball. Pettit's got 12 points in the game.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And Finley brings a lot of athleticism to that position. He can throw it down as well as stroke it from deep.
The Knicks have yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5. So he gets them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Johnson draws the double. Nobody near Allen. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
You got to slow him down. If he gets ahead of speed like that, measures those steps, Lonzo's going to throw it down.
Over to the wing. In the corner, it's Jefferson. Johnson outside. And he drives in. Johnson draws the double. Here's Thurman. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Granger right side. Knocked loose. It's Jefferson outside. It's rebounded by New York. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up. And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap.
34.
Johnson left side. Pass to Thurman. Rebounded by Howard.
Well, he wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Now Ball. Right wing.
Blocking foul.
The Knicks have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. The first free throw is good.
Michael Finley at the line.
He doesn't get the second one. And so it's New York in control with the 9. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. And here is McGrady. He's got 16. From past the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. McGrady's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Knicks.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside.
Right on the bucket.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Count it.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
They double team Johnson. And the ball goes on. Bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
The Magic making a switch here. The Knicks leading by 12. Screen by Howard. And the whistle blown is going to be on Tracy McGrady. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
For your New York Knicks, Jamal Mashburn.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Johnson outside. Up top, Maravich. No good on the three.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Back to Howard.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
First team foul.
.90 seconds now into the second half. Clock at 6. McGrady off target from outside.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Pass to Granger. McGrady outside. Now here's Howard. Nice move. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Howard puts these dunks away so easily, especially when he's that deep in the paint.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here's Pettit. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Orlando's shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. Here's Finley. McGrady outside. Into the lane. And the call on the shot. It sends him to the line.
That's his third personal.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And McGrady drops them both. And now that we've gotten a taste of it, Greg, what do you think of the play-in tournament?
I love it. I mean, it definitely has some pros and cons, and you want to keep as many teams as possible engaged down the stretch, but it's a long season, and for some teams, it just got a little bit long.
Here's Johnson. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
He takes it in. And Howard slams it home.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Johnson. Knicks with the rebound.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead. As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
57-42.
With the fadeaway. Pass to Bennett. No good on the triple. New York leading by 15. From deep three-point range. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
He doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more. He looks like he's going to get it.
42.
Here's Johnson. And that time, also a missed shot.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
On the wing, Granger. Three-pointer. Rebound by Johnson. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Orlando Magic. They trail by 18.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
A shot by McGrady, no good. So it's Orlando now. Baseline try. That one's not going to go. Now the Knicks take it the other way. 1:53 left in the third quarter. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Yeah, you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
Here's Maravich. Puts the move on. And it's good on the way in. Maravich has got 11 points.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
With the drive. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
A good decision right there from Dwight. Excellent awareness on that particular play.
Johnson right side. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession.
Orlando ball. In for the Magic.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
City Dancer.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Maravich with it. He's got 11.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
Finley can't get it to go.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long. Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Lonzo Ball.
Here's Finley. Takes it inside. And a strong finish with two hands.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
47.
And it's Rubio penetrating.
Rubio does a great job of not only picking angles, but changing speed, and that keeps the defense guessing.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And I know he was pleased with his foul shooting last year. How about 87% from the line?
There's 18 seconds left here in the third quarter. Now here's Ball. Pass to Tomjanovich. Now Hamilton. 1 second left. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
And having Gobert gives them such a daunting presence on D. He can affect every...
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here is Rubio. And there's the drive. And it's sent back by Mutombo.
And the ferocity on display defensively here from Mutombo. Just an incredible shot block.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for New York.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Outside ball. Down low. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. For a number of seasons, offensive output, Greg, has been on the rise, as we've seen, but last year it went to a whole different level.
I mean, how about 2 years ago with Dallas? They had the greatest offensive season since all the way back in 1973, averaging over 116 points per 100 possessions. Get this, last year, 7 teams beat that record.
That's his first personal.
No good on that.
First team foul.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness. Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Pass to Tomjanovich. Stolen by Rubio. It's Maravich on the wing. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. And the layup is good.
Another one for Maravich. The lights-out jump shot, the ability to finish with either hand. No one's been able to touch him tonight.
Ball with the bucket.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Pass to Gobert. Right side, Maravich. Over Hamilton. No good from Maravich.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Shoots the three. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys. 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
And Ball slams it in.
I love these plays. Lonzo Ball shows you just how athletic he is.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Outside Jefferson. 6 on the shot clock. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And the athleticism Jefferson possesses, really impressive. A rangy forward who plays with intensity on both ends.
He hits both from the stripe. New York leading by 16. Now Ball. Pass to Tomjanovich. Over Gobert. And it's the Kembe with the jam.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
It's deflected. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Rubio.
And for the Magic, Nick Furman, Dick Van Arsdale, Magic Johnson.
They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
First team foul. Magic substitution.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Person. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist. And the Knicks lead by 21.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
In the corner, it's Hamilton. Fires top of the key. It's tipped.
I'm not sure another player combines defense and offense as well as Thurman. The only reason he doesn't get more blocks is because so many guys are afraid to bring the ball anywhere near him.
To the paint. It's stolen. Here's Johnson. That will fall for his 7th bucket. 7 for 15 in this game. New York leading by 19 points. On the wing, Tracy McGrady. That one good for 2. McGrady's got 31.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
And with the 2020 class, we saw your teammate, Tim Duncan, get inducted into Basketball's Hall of Fame.
I loved hearing some of the stories that other players and coaches and competitors had around going up against Tim, and the reverence, the respect, that they could never rattle him. It's so cool to hear those stories from the outside, having been a player so fortunate to be on the inside and understand what made him tick, what made him great, and just how special he was as a leader for so long for that Spurs organization.
Here's Person. New York moving it around.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Tries it from the top of the key. We've got 1:48 left in the 4th quarter. Great open look there. Van Arsdale's got himself on the board with 3 there.
This is what he does. Find space on the perimeter and then sink the 3.
Driving in. And that one's good. McGrady. And the Knicks lead by 19.
Give them credit. They worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for New York.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Here's Pettit. Fires the 3. It's no good. He's now 4 of 9 from the field. Here's McGrady. Here's Tomjanovich. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Another steal. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Allen leading the charge.
And Allen, just an incredible defender. Has a grit and grind mentality and uses his speed and strong hands to just annoy offensive players.
And Allen drops them both. Now the Knicks with it. 22 is their biggest lead. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's McGrady. Howard trying to free himself up. Pass to Person. To the inside. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. So no problem for New York as they get the win. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy.
had to bring back my dark side. I can't do a thing for no part-time. I just got new play with. Keep on ending my day quick, solid. I got thorns in my skin, meet me 10 toes down there, so I'm going with the wind. Never lift the tongue, don't get drowned in the sin. I can spit at your lip, have her going for my mans. I want the fame over money, what it's come to. I just want a duffel in a quiet place to run to. I just want a bae that look like Tommy in a swimsuit. When I been through, run on my time, but to me it's sacred. I'm not the one to baby all your trauma, you gon' face it. And I got it on me, ain't gotta pull and wavy. How you know fake it? We grew up in the matrix. Spirit to my blood, not on any given Sunday. I know all you judge when it's you was staying. Better watch him, cause I'ma turn a blind eye. Probably spot him, yeah. I don't even wanna see it, cause I know she do anything for probably see everything with my little ears. I'm a skill watcher at the black on black the Benz. Probably think it's all in my head. Baby, I'm the spawn of the overlook my flaws when I read. You would pick your never will like this, don't know my wrongs, cause they paved me. Couldn't tell no better on my thoughts, think I'm crazy. Right now, probably I be save me. Baby, ain't you heard all demons go to Haiti? Baby, ain't you heard all demons go to Haiti? Baby, ain't you heard all demons go to Haiti? Baby, ain't you heard all demons go to Haiti? Baby, ain't you heard all demons go to Haiti? Never been the type to be complaining about my city. I just deal with it, therapists cannot come near me. And if I lash out, that's your mother therapy. Promise me you gon' take care. Name for metaphors, I'm just giving you my mind. That's what you had wanted, right? But you still only know a line. I got layers on my, so don't you be surprised when I'm morphed. Thought you knew me. Maybe I want too much out of life. Sue me, I wonder why I'm never satisfied. It confused me. I know I got too much on my mind. It consumed me, and I don't got the time to give you time. Please excuse me. And with my pepper, get you on a sweet note. If I feel like you snake it, get you first. Well, I'm Rico, don't talk to me about my old shorties. I'm on new joints. I ain't never had to bribe a for no cool points. Ran through my funeral, bumping nigga spirituals. I can't reach my pinnacle, sometimes I scared a mirror too. Starting to look at me like federal in interviews. I'm the blatant proof, you see the power in my rituals. I don't talk to prove, peep me how I move. I can't eat with fools, boogaloo. In my prime, I don't plan on ever. They don't want me fine. Heard that through the fines. I can't trust nobody. They keep showing me they insides. I know they don't know. I know I'm quick to analyze. Yeah, you think you know me? I knew 10. They still surprised. Watch who you. Cause love and hate the thinnest line. Ay, that's the thinnest line. Watch who you. Cause love and hate the thinnest line. Ay, that's the thinnest line. Watch who you. Cause love and hate the thinnest line.
Going bad on them. I be running up a check and do the dash on them. They was sleeping on the kid, then I passed all them. I was waiting in the water, now I splash on them. Like, cannonball, splash. Hit the frog, splash. White wall, splash. Splash. Got the drama, just me and my partners be grinding to fill up the bag. Add up the comments, she look at the diamonds, the mama gon' rock with the splash. Mission to fill in the blanks, permission to fill up the bank. Guess I should fill up the tank, the champion and tip of the brain. Driving hits like Golden Glove, bang head with the shoulder shrug. Boy, I'm undefeated on my competition, I just pull the plug. Light a candle for the ops, got me pulling all the stops. See me in they dread, made me think of going locks. I be creeping through your block, see other holes in your strategy, I break it down like some. Your team like some in the box, got your chick in my spot. one better, you never gon' find it like when you just lost your remote. The frost splash, pull up with the flavor like came with the drip in the middle of summer. My style just be changing the forecast. Taking the money from everyone watching, we put it on paper like the Mindy, but major like dad. I'm built like a tank in my praying for peace. Once I get open, I'm taming the beast. All of these wins in my circle of greatness is like a tornado. That was a breeze. You ask for a verse, you gon' pay me the fee. Crazy as if you think it was free. My energy sacred, you ain't breaking my cheek. I'm splashing on y'all like a creek. Wow. Cannonball, splash. Hit the frog, splash. White wall, splash. Splash. The drama just me and my partners be grinding to fill up the bag. Add up the comments, you look at the diamonds, the mama gon' rock with the splash. Cannonball, splash. Hit the frog, splash. White wall, splash. Splash. The drama just me and my partners be grinding to fill up the bag. Add up the comments, you look at the diamonds, the mama gon' rock with the splash.
Yeah, gotta figure it out. Gotta figure it out. Coming anyway. Yeah. Hey, I'm a cool if you get to know me. Don't spend my time trying to kiss. 250 large in a book bag. I do my by my lonely. That's probably why these know me. I order $50 guacamoles. And my diamonds hit, hit, hit. By your rollie tick, tick, tick. A blue fur for my man. But they all lame. That's for even thinking you was with us. We don't like jokes, so don't be with us. Saw the car keys and that's with us. Roscoe's on the table, that's for breakfast. For a high roller, they get. Ice-T told me I was special. I know the big by the exit. For this money, they get reckless. She want her wrists and hands froze. Come get me in the Lambo. Playoff game at Lambeau. Air Max 97s on my toes. Then I told her just pose. Influential artists like Da Vinci. Might switch it up and buy a Bentley. Redna on the mic, oh y'all don't get me. I heard he turned down 500. Expensive taste. All these whack songs y'all running. These rap don't want it. These backpack don't want it. Yeah. Going to your head like girls kissing on your ear like. Going to your head like girls kissing on your ear like. By my lonely. By my lonely. By my lonely.
From New York, 2K Sports proudly brings you Knicks basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Last outing for Orlando, the loss to the Hawks in Atlanta. Johnson attacking. The shake. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Johnson's got the opening bucket of the night here for the Magic. Here's McGrady. That's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. Here's Hamilton. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
Now here's Johnson. Johnson draws the double. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
Oh, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
Now, here is McGrady. Out left to the wing. Hamilton outside. And taken away by Johnson. Pass to Bennett. Here's the three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Pete Maravich.
And Maravich is such a great scorer. All eyes are on him, but his eyes are on his teammates. A tremendous dual threat.
Hamilton outside. A long distance three is buried. Hamilton's got 5.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Pass to Bennett. Fires from the wing. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And the basket by Mutombo.
Can't allow Mutombo to get this deep. I mean, once you do, he's going to score it with ease.
Outside, Maravich. Pass to Johnson. Maravich with it. Shot clock at 5. Back to Johnson. From deep three-point range. Offensive rebound. And it's the Knicks with the ball. Here's McGrady. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And I like seeing McGrady rise up for the dunk. Has amazing leaping ability and good reach, too. It makes it look easy.
Pass to Thurman. It's stolen by Mutombo. Let's go. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Pete Maravich.
And Hamilton just constantly working his tail off. Excels shooting it from mid-range. Just always on the move, constantly working off screen.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Pass to Pettit. Back to Johnson. Takes it inside. Over McGrady. Here's Pettit. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Rangers got the ball. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Outside, Maravich. Shot to stop the run. And he hits the jumper for two.
That's from...
Boy, they're on fire right now. Cooking with gas, starting this one out 4-5.
On the wing, Tracy McGrady. Pass to Mutombo. Stolen by Magic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first personal.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Knicks.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Now, here is McGrady. Into the lane. Sweet move. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Johnson with it. To the inside. Here's Thurman.
Knicks foul. Dikembe Mutombo. That's his first personal. Second team foul.
Here's Johnson. Pass to Pettit. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots from the elbow. That one goes in. Pettit's got his third basket of the night.
Boy, he is consistent on that mid-range jumper. Pettit's a well-rounded player. He can get his points from anywhere on the floor.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Magic. Trailing by 2. Outside, Maravich. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Knicks on offense. Nobody near Granger. And it's off from three-point range. Johnson outside. Johnson draws the double. Here's Thurman. Misses off the left iron.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
A shot by McGrady, no good.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tracy McGrady.
Tracy McGrady.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
There's 39 seconds left in the first. Now here's Johnson. Pass to Van Arsdale. 4 on the shot clock. Over Granger. Another miss by Orlando.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Knicks lead by 5.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Lets it go from deep. And he beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
Your next city dancer. All right, look who's coming onto the court.
And we welcome you back to our special Noche Latina broadcast as the second quarter getting going right now. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Knicks?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
13.
Pass to Van Arsdale. And there's the drive. Now Gobert. Dikembe Mutombo grabs the rebound.
Orlando foul. Magic Johnson. That's his first personal. First team foul.
Out to the wing. Back to McGrady. Hamilton outside. New York moving the ball around. Pass to McGrady. Granger outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Mashburn. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
13.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in.
Out of bounds.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will return possession.
Coming onto the floor for your New York Knicks, Dwight Howard.
Now Hamilton. 7 points in the game. And here is Granger. Back to Hamilton. Launches a 3. That shot is off target. That makes him 2 for 3. To the paint. Stolen by Granger. And here comes McGrady leading the fast break.
Boy, McGrady, an elite talent. I mean, a remarkable athlete. Tremendous bounce and speed and strength. And he continues to get better.
And Clark, you know, you were actually one of the original stretch bigs, so do you think your game would be more suited for today's NBA?
Kevin, stretch big may be stretching it a little bit in analyzing my game. I did have a decent shot, but my work was done with ball skills and scoring inside. I would have added the perimeter shot, so I think I would have been able to handle today's game effectively, being kind of a combo forward, big enough to do work inside, but skilled enough to get outside too.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
And now Orlando on the break. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. Pettit's got 9.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
Maravich left side. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Pistol Pete, oozing with natural talent. But behind the scenes, he puts in a lot of work, too.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he attacked, got to the line a bunch, and cashed in on his chances.
Back to Howard. That's slammed in by Howard.
To me, this is Howard's specialty. This is his bread and butter thing here. We all know this guy loves to throw it down whenever he can. And he's pretty good at it.
Here's Johnson. Knicks with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the lead just enough to keep him out of rhythm. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Now let's go to the sideline to catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
3 points.
Thank you, Kevin. It's ironic that while the league took refuge in Orlando to complete the 2020 season, the Magic has had no reprieve from the rash of injuries that affected its top young players the last few years. This team is well coached and plays hard. Hopefully their fortunes will change when it comes to health. Guys?
All right, David, thank you. Johnson can't hit.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. As a result, they've got a big lead.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
And the 3 off target.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
Here's Maravich. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content. It's on Dwight Howard.
And Maravich, the skill set, how savvy he is, and then the showmanship that he brings to the table. I don't know that we've ever had a guy more creative at the game of basketball.
Your next City Dancer.
So both teams changing it up here. Both good from the line that time.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Finley. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Ball. Shot clock at 6.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
The Magic trail by 16.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Maravich. And it's sent back by Howard.
Excellent timing by Howard. He knows exactly when to jump to deny shot attempt.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
43.
That's to Gobert.
24.
Back to Johnson. Gobert the screen.
Next foul.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball.
That's his first.
That's his first foul.
3rd team foul.
1:35 left to play in the first half. And here's Maravich from the arc.
And teams have nights like this when the shots that usually drop just won't go down. That's when you have to rely on your defense, and that's the only way to stay in the game.
24.
Now when Lonzo Ball entered the league in 2017, Greg, there were major questions about his shooting. And he struggled, of course, during his rookie year.
Yeah, and shooting 30% from deep and under 50% at the line. But credit to Lonzo. He's put major work into his stroke, getting that free throw percentage to over 75% during his 4th year in the league. And his three-point numbers, they also improved greatly.
And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
Rudy Gobert.
Pass to Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
Boy, Ball has a nice feel for when his guys are open. He's solid, really solid when it comes to getting his teammates clean looks.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
They did a better job of getting it inside in that first. They've lost some of that physical edge here.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
And guys, that was an element of his game that he could not get turned around. I mean, he was really in a funk, and it lasted all season.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Pass to Finley. Three-pointer. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession.
Magic substitution.
And so it's New York holding a very comfortable. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Knicks. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team.
Orlando foul. Nate Thurman. That's his second personal. First team foul. Magic substitution. Tony Allen.
Pass to Mutombo. Here's Tomjanovich. Clock at 6. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Allen. Back to Johnson. Allen outside. Here's Pettit. 9 points in the game so far. Clock at 4.
Foul. Michael Finley. That's his first personal. First team foul.
Here's Johnson. And it's out of bounds to the Magic as Orlando will retain possession. Here are the Magic now. Pass to Van Arsdale. Latrey sinks the triple.
Van Arsdale.
Van Arsdale's got the first bucket of the third here for the Magic.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
There's a good screen.
Charging foul.
Look at the turnover situation, guys. It's not been that bad. Just a handful, and when you take care of the ball like that,
First team foul.
that can help you build a lead.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Johnson with it. To the wing on the left. Out of bounds. New York takes possession. And New York making a change here.
Coming onto the floor for your New York Knicks.
And so here is New York.
Richard Hamilton.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Back to Ball. Hamilton outside. 5 on the clock. Shoots the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Hamilton's got 10.
It's nice seeing Hamilton knock down the 3 ball. Not just a threat from the mid-range. That's his strength. He can shoot it from anywhere.
Here's Thurman. And that one goes long.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
Hold on. Bob Pettit. That's his first personal. Second team foul.
Now, here's Ball. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second personal.
Magic Johnson picks one up.
Team foul.
And Mutombo, a defensive force, a long, intelligent player who plays well on both ends of the floor.
And it's the Magic with the ball. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
And 5 turnovers here. He set his team back on the offensive end.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Hamilton outside. There's the drive. It's good.
Richard Hamilton.
He's got 12.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Orlando foul.
And we've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Both those turnovers could have been avoided.
Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
And it's Ball penetrating. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Balls got 4 this quarter.
67.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Johnson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his second personal.
Well, the court awareness of Magic Johnson, coupled with his 6'9" size, make him as unique a point guard as we've ever seen, who does everything for this team.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Pass to Mutombo. Hamilton with it.
That's his 4th foul.
Tell me it is our time, yeah. You don't like me, me don't like you neither. But hypocrite, but backbiter. We are them a fighter, them a fi run when it. We are the major key, them a the minor. Me Rolex a tell me it is our time, yeah. Alright then, yeah. Some boys say them a make cut song when I chat, the whole of them a chat. Man a real bad man nowadays, some fire some musical shot. Who them rest fire, move like star, yeah. Roll up in a hard mark, yeah. No, them a want it up. Cool. Some boys say them a make cut song when I chat, the whole of them a chat.